If you're new, don't forget to subscribe and follow me on these social media platforms. Back in the summer of 2022, the Dragon Ball Super anime returned in the form of a movie, Dragon Ball Super Superhero. Seeing as this is a progression of the Dragon Ball story, it's needless to say that many of the characters have grown in power. The Dragon Ball Super power ranking has been updated. Now I, Majin Asura, will go over the top 10 strongest Dragon Ball Super anime characters of 2022. Before we begin, I must let you in on a couple of disclaimers. This list will only be focusing on the anime continuity of the Dragon Ball Super franchise, meaning I will not be including any of the characters or events from the Dragon Ball Super manga. I will also not be including the Angels or Zeno in this list. As we all know, they are the most powerful Dragon Ball entities in the entire Dragon Ball franchise, and aren't worth mentioning. Now, without further ado, let us begin. The top 10 strongest Dragon Ball Super characters of 2022, Anime Edition. Gamma 1 and Gamma 2. I've decided to give the Gammas the same spot instead of listing one as being stronger than the other. Piccolo believes that Gamma 1 and 2 are equal to Goku and Vegeta. Piccolo's words are reliable to use for scaling. Seeing as he's been around the two Saiyans during various battles, Piccolo is usually correct when gauging the power of others and comparing them to one another. While Piccolo wasn't involved in the actual fight, he was present and was able to feel the power of both Goku and Broly during their battle. He sensed how powerful Blue Goku was in comparison to wrathful Broly. Goku and Vegeta's fight against Broly was the last serious battle the two had in Dragon Ball Super thus far, so it's safe to say that Gamma 1 and 2 are indeed as strong as Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Vegeta. Narratively speaking, Gammas 1 and 2 can be seen as substitutes for both Goku and Vegeta throughout the Dragon Ball Super movie, serving as a measuring stick to compare Gohan and Piccolo's newly found power to Goku and Vegeta. 9! I know I've said that both Gammas 1 and 2 are both equal to Goku and Vegeta, so why not have them in a single slot? Why are Goku and Vegeta not only getting separate slots from the Gammas, but also each other? Allow me to explain to you why Vegeta is number 9. While Gamma 1 and 2 are indeed as strong as Goku and Vegeta in their blue forms, Vegeta can make himself 20 times more powerful than the Gammas by entering Super Saiyan Blue Evolved. This is a form that Vegeta used during the Tournament of Power, but not against Broly, his latest battle on Earth. This means that the Red Ribbon Army has no record of Super Saiyan Blue Evolved existing at all. Piccolo was complete fodder in comparison to Goku and Vegeta. This should be obvious to everyone, but it becomes a problem for Piccolo when someone as strong as both Goku and Vegeta pulls up to his house and tosses his salad. Realizing that he was no match for Gamma 2, Piccolo gets his potential unleashed. Although stronger, he was still no match for Gamma 2. That was until his limits were broken by Shenron, allowing him to transform into Orange Piccolo. This form allows Piccolo to one-shot Gamma 2. There is no longer a comparison between the two fighters. Orange Piccolo is a limit breaker transformation and should be held to a high regard like forms similar to it, such as Ultra Instinct. Because of this, I can confidently say Piccolo has earned the number 8 spot on this list, before anyone shits on Piccolo for being so low on this list. Think about this, if Piccolo never got any of those forms, he would not be on this list at all, alright? The fact that Piccolo is on this list, he's come a long way. Kudos to Piccolo. 7! Cell Max is the latest antagonist of the Dragon Ball Super anime series. He's based off of the blueprints of the original Cell. This means Cell Max possesses the cells of all of the Z fighters. Cell Max isn't simply a remake of Cell. He was the successor, wielding godly levels of power. The Gammas were no match for Cell Max at all. While Gamma 2 did heavily damage Cell Max, he ultimately failed to kill him with his self-sacrificial maneuver. Even Orange Piccolo was getting his cheeks clapped, which is why Cell Max is number 7. As much of an ass-beating Vegeta could take, I don't think Blue Evolved would be enough to withstand the ass-beating Piccolo receives in this movie.
6!
Beerus is Universe 7's God of Destruction. Seeing Beerus at number 6 must be surprising. Beerus has been surpassed by quite a few characters already. If you don't believe Vegeta Blue surpassed Beerus, he would definitely break his fucking jaw before getting Hakkai'd with high diff. The Tournament of Power introduced us to new characters in forms that completely overshadow Vegeta Blue, who is relative to Beerus. Right now, the character closest to Beerus in power is Broly, who is stronger than Cell Max. I can see Beerus defeating Cell Max with mid to high diff. I think a high potency Hakkai'd from a serious Beerus should be enough to erase Cell Max from existence. Do you guys enjoy Majin Asura content? Do you guys enjoy me? Well, if you want to show some support, there is a way. I am accepting donations. If you donate, it will help me a lot with producing more content at a higher quality. All donators will have their names displayed as thanks on my original content and streams. All you have to do is click this donation link in the description below. This is not mandatory. All of my content is free for all to enjoy. Tips and donations will be greatly appreciated. Thank you. If you want to stay connected and informed with updates and future projects, feel free to follow my Twitter at Majin Asura. There you'll be in the know of future content and live streams. Speaking of live streams, I occasionally stream on Twitch. There you can talk to me live while playing video games, watching videos, and just chilling. Just follow the Majin Asura on Twitch and you'll be good to go. All video game content from my live streams will be uploaded to my gaming channel, the Asura Arcade. The Asura Arcade is an archive of video games I've played throughout the years, even dating back before I became Majin Asura. Too many plugs. I know what you're all thinking. Why is Broly above Beerus if he's just relative to him? Being relative to someone in power doesn't necessarily mean that you're inferior. Broly just might be equal to Beerus. In fact, Goku alludes to Broly possibly being stronger than Beerus, even if you believe Beerus does have the edge. If they were to face off, Broly would surpass Beerus in power in mere seconds. Not only does he have the wrathful transformation that seems to infinitely increase Broly's strength the longer the fight goes on, he has the legendary Super Saiyan form that pretty much does the exact same thing to a far higher degree. Broly uses 2 transformations that strengthen him as the fight goes on. Disgusting. Apparently he's been training with Whis. I don't know if he's gotten stronger to a crazy degree. He seems to be training to control his temper, which could very well lead to a power increase.
4!
Unlike Broly, who's estimated to possibly be far more powerful than Beerus, Jiren is actually confirmed to be far more powerful than his God of Destruction, Belmod. It is even stated by Whis that Belmod is stronger than Beerus, though this is only because Belmod beat Beerus in an arm wrestling match. Even so, these were just the rumors surrounding Jiren. Knowing how strong a suppressed Jiren was didn't take away from watching him perform. Unlike previous antagonists who often reach higher levels of power to serve as greater challenges for the Z Fighters, Jiren just felt like an unstoppable force. Jiren's power was immense enough to make Beerus shit bricks. It took Goku tapping into Ultra Instinct and entering its completed state to clap his cheeks.
3!
When Broly arrived on planet Earth to face off against Goku and Vegeta, he rapidly evolved into a universal threat that needed to be stopped. After becoming a Super Saiyan, both Blue Goku and Vegeta were completely outmatched, facing off against someone far more powerful than him and rapidly increasing in power without having access to Ultra Instinct made Broly an impossible threat for Goku to overcome. That left both Goku and Vegeta with one last trump card: Fusion. While Goku and Vegeta panic to escape Broly's exploding power in their blue forms, Gogeta evades all of Broly's attacks in his base form with a smile on his face. He's chillin'! After becoming a Super Saiyan, he seems to not only be on par with Broly, but have a slight edge over him. Broly would attempt to overcome Gogeta's edge by using his full power, but once Gogeta used Super Saiyan Blue, he was in a higher dimension of power than Broly was. Unlike Ultra Instinct Goku, who beat Jiren with mid-diff, against Broly, Gogeta just completely eats his ass out in the worst way possible.
2.
I know what you're thinking. Goku should not be this high up on this list. First, I say he's equal to Gamma 1 and 2. However, I said that Vegeta surpassed the Gammas by using Super Saiyan Blue Evolved to grant his blue form a 20 times multiplier. Goku can do the same thing by tapping into Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 20. At the end of Dragon Ball Super Superhero, Vegeta finally defeats Goku in a fight. They both stay in their base forms during this battle. It's safe to say that the fight between Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 20 Goku and Super Saiyan Blue Evolved Vegeta would probably play out the same way. The thing that puts Goku so high up on this list is his ability to tap into the power of Ultra Instinct. This form not only allows Goku's body to autonomously fight without thinking, granting him godlike fighting instincts, the form also grants him an unfathomable amount of power. Had Goku been able to access Ultra Instinct against Broly, Dragon Ball Super Broly would have been a far shorter movie. We saw what he did to Jiren. While Gogeta was able to easily manhandle the shit out of a God of Destruction level threat, Ultra Instinct Goku dealt with a much more greater threat. Limit Break Jiren. Unfortunately, Gogeta doesn't perform any feats beyond Ultra Instinct. This includes the reality-shattering clash. Whenever Goku taps into Mastered Ultra Instinct, he is the strongest he's ever been in history.
1.
Saiyans are a warrior race that lusts for battle. Both Goku and Vegeta are battle-thirsty maniacs looking for stronger opponents to test their might against in order to improve their strength as well as each other's. Gohan is a different kind of beast. You would think that a human Saiyan hybrid like Gohan would be weaker than a full-blooded Saiyan due to having diluted Saiyan blood. That couldn't be farther from the truth. Hybrid Saiyan warriors are stated to have a far greater battle power potential than your average full-blooded Saiyan. Gohan surpasses Goku multiple times throughout the run of Dragon Ball Z. This is usually due to his emotions fluctuating his power. Once he calms down, his power drops down to normal. This would later manifest into him becoming a Super Saiyan 2, surpassing the entire main cast of Dragon Ball Z in that point in time. This includes Goku. After the fight against Cell, living a peaceful life makes Gohan a bit weaker. He surpasses Goku again after having his potential unleashed. However, he loses the ability to even access Super Saiyan 2, and questions if he can even access Super Saiyan after neglecting his training yet again. Gohan would get boxed up by a fucking furry, ending the fight in a tie. At that point, he had no choice but to train. His potential unleashed state reached Super Saiyan Blue level during the Tournament of Power, and surpassed that when re-accessing his ultimate form in Dragon Ball Super Superhero. After witnessing Piccolo's supposed death by the hands of Cell Max, Gohan's anger breaks through the limits of his already maximum power, allowing him to power up and transcend into Beast Gohan. The fight between Beast Gohan and Cell Max is stated to be the strongest fight we've ever seen. Honestly, I don't think Cell Max contributes to that at all. If Beast Gohan were to be up against a Cyberman, that would have been the strongest fight we've ever seen. This is because Beast Gohan has reached a level of power that has never been displayed before. By breaking through the limits of his awakened potential, Gohan became the strongest character in Dragon Ball Super.